So I'm going to swatch obviously from here down, and then we're going to swatch the entire palette. Hey beauties, it's Riri. Today's video is going to be all about Bella Beauty bar. I wanted to open this and like swatch and stuff like that. We're going to create a look and everything, but I want to do it in real time with you guys so you guys can see my honest thoughts, my honest first impressions as per usual. Bella Beauty bar is an indie brand that has been on my wish list, on my radar for a very long time, you guys. I have heard nothing but rave reviews. Everything I've seen looks incredibly beautiful and stuff like that. And they happen to have a few palettes that were on sale. I had somebody hit me up in my DMs and they were like, hey, maybe this is the time to actually make a purchase. So hopefully I don't regret this. So yeah, I'm gonna open it with you guys. I will say that it is packaged incredibly well. It was also in a box with like packing peanuts and stuff like that. So first impression, I'm thrilled. Obviously, I want to see things packaged well and stuff like that to hopefully prevent any breakage or anything. And there were quite a few that I have had my eye on, but this one really spoke to me. This is the Dead Roses. I think this was volume 2. Also first impression. Holy freaking crap, that is heavy. I love the packaging. They are cruelty free. Wow, that feels really heavy, you guys. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. It does bend all the way back. You guys know that's a pet peeve of mine if it doesn't bend all the way back. I don't use the mirror in palettes. I know some people love them. I have a big mirror right here because I can't see. So it does have the little protector on here, as well as having the little protectors for the special shades. This is magnetic, and it does have the little finger tabs to be able to pull the shades out if you wanted to do BYOPs and things like that. I love this color story. It's kind of reminiscent to me, what is that palette? It's a Fantasy Cosmetica palette. Harvest of Souls, I want to say. I could absolutely be wrong, but it's kind of given like that vibe where there's like little quads. Of course, you'll see it up close and swatches and all that kind of stuff, but it's almost like kind of set in like little mini quads within the palette, and then of course you could mix and match as well. I like the color story, the overall layout, and everything else. I like that they are magnetic. It does feel nice and heavy. The thing goes back, packaged well, so very first thoughts are pretty damn good. So I'm going to swatch obviously from here down, and then we're going to swatch the entire palette. I'll create a look with you guys, and then I'll come back and give some thoughts. And here is my completed look using the Deadly Roses Volume 2 palette. Like I said upon initial unboxing, I think that the layout and color story and everything is really beautiful. I love the packaging. It feels quite heavy and weighted. I like that it folds all the way back. Maybe that's not something that's important to you. It is important to me. I like to hold a palette like this and look in my big mirror. I like that we have the 4 little kind of quads you can mix and match. I think it lends itself to being very beginner friendly. And I do like that we have a couple of blending out shades. I would like to see a little bit more light mattes in here. That is a personal preference. I do like the pop of this shade right here. I either like to do light, bright, sparkly inner corner, or I want something to pop, so it absolutely does. And it's quite intense, very richly pigmented. I did get quite a bit of kick up with a couple of the matte shades. That does not bother me. I note it for you guys. This shade right here, that is more of like a sequin shade. I feel like when I applied it, you could still actually see the little bit of the sparkle. I know that that's not a formula that everybody likes. I think that they just kind of lend themselves to being just a little bit more, again, beginner friendly, and they blend out a little bit more easily when they have that little bit of kind of glimmer or mica in them. I feel like my only thing is that a couple of the mattes, they just seem a little, not necessarily dry, but they're a more dense formula. So I feel like they did kind of stick in place just a little bit. So I think you just have to, you know, use a little bit more elbow grease, take a little bit more time in blending. That again does not bother me. I like the overall look. I like all the different textures and finishes of the shimmer shades. The ones that have a flip to them or a shift to them are quite apparent, which I also appreciate and love. Not my all-time favorite just because of those mattes. I will test it again and play around with it again though. I think there's some really spectacular shades in here. Of course, you guys will see this up close as well as with flash. Yeah, I think if you're okay taking a little bit of extra time to blend and kind of layer and stuff like that, I think it performed great. I like that it is magnetic, so we can mix and match this. You can do BYOPs if that is something that you're into. So for my very first experience, I am happy, but I'm not blown away. I definitely feel like their shimmer formula, in my personal opinion, is a little bit better, but I did not use all of the mattes. And of course, I will update you guys in a comment right here and just kind of let you guys know how they wore. Long wearability and stuff like that is the most important thing for me, period. I mean, we can, if I have to work a little bit, if I have to blend, if I have to layer, manipulate a little bit, use different brushes and stuff like that, I'm 100% fine with that. If it's off my lids in 10 seconds, it will piss me off. So hopefully it does not do that. So yeah, for my first experience from Bella Beaute Bar, I am happy overall, and I think it's worth checking out the brand. Thank you to everybody who has like talked about this brand and recommended them to me and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm overall pleased. I would like to know what your thoughts are. Have you tried Bella Beaute Bar, and what are some of your favorite indie brands? Comment down below. Let's have that conversation. Thank you, beauties, so much for joining me. And please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you did enjoy. You can also hype my videos. You can turn on the bell notifications so you never miss any of my videos. And there's a join button down below you can click to become a channel member for some exclusive perks. I love you all. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.